South Florida's oldest alligator farm, the Everglades Alligator Farm, is located near the entrance of Everglades National Park and contains more than 2,000 alligators. Trip to the Everglades Alligator Farm includes an exciting airboat tour, an alligator show, and an alligator feeding demonstration. If you are headed to Key West, then this is an attraction you absolutely won't want to miss. Not just a alligator watch attraction, but also very educational. The folks who gave the talks were very informative about the reptiles, and conservation starts with education. The airboat ride was very fun and thrilled experience. You can do the whole thing, such as feeding demo, airboat ride, and show. They have over 300 alligators in a single pond and a variety of other animals on exhibit. There are several enclosures with baby alligators.
Well guys, thank you for coming. My name is Tyler. I've been handling alligators for 10 years. Now, I'm not sure how many alligators you can see, but it's probably about 30 or 40 alligators that you can see with your, just in plain sight. Now, total in this enclosure, there's 300 alligators. Okay? 300. That's a lot. Now, I'm going to throw some food in there. Sir, I need you guys to step back a little. Thank you. I'm going to throw some food in there. I want you guys to watch for when the gators attack. Now, I don't know if you guys can see what's in our little lunch bucket. Okay. If this dead rat offends you and you're not a vegetarian, I'd like you to keep it to yourself. Okay? This we actually get from McDonald's. We call them, we ask, what did you not use yesterday? And then they give us whatever. We call it the catch of the day. Okay? Now, I'm going to throw this first piece of food in there, and I want you to watch for when the gators attack. This is going to teach you a lot about how alligators hunt. Okay, when did the alligators notice the rat?
Sound.
The sound when it fell. What else? Well, they got it right. Thank you for the 2 people that are watching my show. Guys, when the food hits the floor, it makes sound, very good, noise, and the alligators attack it. So, the alligators don't really hunt using their eyes, do they? They hunt using their... Thank you. You guys don't have to be shy. I'm an introvert, and I'm up here doing your show. Sir, please take a seat. Who do you belong to? Please. Thank you. Now, I'm going to go ahead and throw the next piece of food into the water. Is this going to make more noise than it did on land? Yeah, because water is loud and obnoxious, just like our airboats. Now, the alligators are better at hunting things in the water. Can you understand probably why? Why do you guys think? Well, because the water, anything that moves in the water is going to make some kind of vibration. It's going to make noise, and the alligators hunt using their ears. So gators are going to be much better at hunting normally in the water. Why are these gators up on land? It's because that's when I and where I throw food to them. Okay, so it's all about me. Check out the alligators. Oh, yeah, that was just enough. I'm going to throw one more. With those plants, it's kind of hard to get an actual splash. Wow. Well, you get the idea. Those alligators, when it hits the leaves, it doesn't make as much sound. And you get all those plants out of the water. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but alligators do not naturally attack people. They will attack you if you do something silly or what I like to say stupid. If you feed an animal that can kill people, it's a stupid thing to do. Because it's going to start thinking about people whenever it's hungry. Thank you. And even a small alligator is strong enough to kill any person. So that's why you just don't want to feed the wild alligators. You don't. Did this one already eat? Did you guys know this? Yeah, you already got it. Okay, you're good. Yeah. So what are you doing? Come here. Come here. Very good. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed, this alligator is missing an arm. Does it have any problem hunting?
No.
No. Alligators are tough like that, okay? They don't really complain about much. Now, a lot of people, they ask me, this is like the number one question I get, besides, hey, you ever been bit? Is, oh my gosh, how did that gator lose its arm? What do you guys think?
Both fighting. Both?
Yeah, another alligator. Okay? It's an accident, guys. I didn't go in there and hack it up, in case that's, I had somebody ask, like, oh, what happened? And they give me this look, like, what, I did it? You know what I mean? So the alligators, sometimes, they'll bite each other so hard, they accidentally rip each other's arms off.
He's very hungry.
Did you not just get a rat? Jeez.
Wow.
Oh, did you hear the crack? Oh man, that was nuts. So, the alligators have a lot of power when they bite down. So much so that when they bite down really hard, their teeth will fall off. And they can grow their teeth back in about 2 days. Now, I'm going to do a little, I'm not going to feed this gator. Obviously, she doesn't need it, okay? She's got enough size already. I'm going to bring her up, and she's going to try to eat my hand with no food. And this shows you that the alligators don't care if they get food or not. They just want to eat something, okay? And it's not that they're mean, it's not that they're evil, but once you feed the alligator, they have absolutely no problem biting you in the head or biting you in the arm and ripping it off. Did you hear her pop her mouth?
Yeah.
Okay? She's not mean, she's not evil. You got plenty of savings, okay? She's fine, she's not hurting at all. Now, the reason that they try to bite my hand is because the texture. It's not because it's my hand and they're angry. It's because my hand is soft, like the rat, like raw chicken that we feed them and stuff like that. When they feel that texture, they're stimulated to eat the food, all right? Now, don't you think he looks pretty with his dress? Look at that. I know, I'm just kidding. But anyway, now how can you tell if the alligator is a boy or a girl? How can you know for sure? Well, the females, it looks like someone took their snout and shoved it in a little bit, okay? Females have these, so gator male heads, like this is where the eyes, this is where the nostrils are. The gator males, they have like a longer, more rectangular shaped head, okay? And the females is like a little bit like that, okay? It's a little bit more short and a little bit more small in the front of the nose. So this is a girl. This one with that nubby hand, okay? This one's a girl. And the females will generally have a bigger belly so they can hold more eggs, okay? And they have the short, fat tail so they can move, like spin around and grab something more quickly. It helps them defend the nest, okay? So the females need to be small, quick, and wide around the belly so that way they can hold the eggs. And they can last a lot longer without food because sometimes the female alligators will go 6 or 7 months without having a single piece of food. And that's when they raise their babies, okay? By the time that it's like 7 or 8 months, the baby alligators will now start getting their first meal. You see, baby alligators don't need to eat for the first 5 or 6 months of their life because they're surviving from the egg yolk that they ate when they were hatching. Okay, pretty cool. Does anybody have any questions? Any questions? Something on your mind that maybe we haven't talked about yet? No? Okay. Now, I'm going to end the show by calling his name. He's been very still. I'm going to turn off the speaker and I'm going to say his name. I want you to watch his reaction.
Champion! Jump up! Big round of applause for my friend Champion the alligator. Guys, that's the end of the feeding. I want you to know it is illegal to feed a wild alligator because it makes them attack people. If you feed a wild gator, even if it hasn't attacked anybody, they're supposed to go shoot it. So don't feed the wild gators because not only could they hurt a person, but like all the time the gators end up getting put down. So this place actually is a big sanctuary for animal rescue. He's a big, handsome boy. Alligators in general are super tough. If an airboat like accidentally goes over one, I mean, the airboat's gliding on the surface anyway. It's gonna push the gator a little bit down into the mud. It's not actually like an impact. You know what I mean?
And this is our boat. Yes. Everybody looks so nervous. You should be. Yes, this is our boat. Anywhere you want to sit.
घाबरलं अलिगेटरच्या घरात चाललोय. कुठं आहे अलिगेटर? रियांश आहे काय? आता कुठं जाणार रे? There is a dead end.
Alright, the best part is coming up next. You want a wild ride or an easy ride?
Wild!
Wild, okay. One psycho special coming up.
That's right.
Go ahead and put on your hearing protectors.
One. Iguana.
Big female, about a 20-year-old.
It's your friend, huh? Can't see in the camera.
Yeah, baby. Hey, thank you for coming on your day off. On my day off, I really don't do a whole lot, so I'm glad you guys decided to come here. Now, my name is Tyler. I've been handling gators and working with them, and I work with babies, I work with the adults. I have been to animal rescues is how I got started, working with alligators, doing shows like this for folks just like you guys. If you guys do need to translate for your family throughout my show, that's fine. Please keep it down so everybody else can still hear me, okay? Thank you. Now, we have two gators I work with every day here. The male is the one that's the bigger one facing that way, and the female is the one facing that way. She's a little smaller. So the male is 9 feet, she's 7 feet. She weighs only 180 pounds. He weighs 340 pounds. Well, you'll see him in a minute when I bring him out. So, which one of those gators, guys, welcome, come on in. Which one of those gators is more likely to injure me during the show?
Female.
The female alligator, remember guys, we were talking about alligators. Right? The female alligator is more likely to injure me during the show. That is correct. Does anybody know why? Lighter, faster, protecting the babies. Very good. What's your answer? Very good. She might think I'm trying to steal her babies. So even though she doesn't have babies yet, eventually, when she does have babies, if her whole life she's been defending her personal space, her personal bubble, and protective of that little space, when she's got babies to protect, she's going to be much more ready, like a ninja. Okay? So that's why, even if she doesn't have kids, she's going to be super defensive. And this is a good motherly behavior to have. Now, she's also lighter. I think somebody said that. She's lighter. She can move faster. So even though she's not nearly as strong as the male, that doesn't matter. She can split my head like a pop in a zit. You guys ever pop a zit? Okay. Of course you have, because you're human. Okay? Anyway, so that's what it would look like if she were to bite me in the head. Which hopefully doesn't happen during the show. Now, the male alligator doesn't really care if I go up and touch him. He's not defensive or anything like that. He doesn't really react much. But if I start bothering her, he'll try to kill me. If he wants to impress her, he'll try to kill me. If he's hungry and thinks I have food, he'll try to take my legs off. So he doesn't always attack, but randomly a perfect situation happens. Boom, he'll come up to me with his mouth open, and I'll have to slam it shut and jump on his back and hold him down until he's done acting like a fool, and then I jump off him when he's done. So I don't hurt these alligators, but all of you folks should know, because everybody asks me, oh, when I walk in there, why don't they attack me? Everybody asks me that. I didn't feed them before the show. I didn't train them. These gators came from the wild as adults. The reason that they don't attack me all the time is because when they do, I remind them that if they want to kill me, they have to earn it like everybody else, because this is America, okay? It's not a puzzle. It's not, oh my gosh, oh, he brings in a stick. I don't use a stick for the gators, because then they don't respect you without it, all right? Also, you don't want to hit an animal with anything, because then they're going to hate you, right? Now, I'm going to go in there. I'm going to tangle with these alligators. I want you to know these are not pets. Don't ever try to go handle a wild alligator. If you do and you get eaten, good for you. It's all your fault. Here we go.
Need help, buddy?
It's hot, and the meat will go spoiled sometimes. So how could they make sure that the meat wouldn't go bad? What do you guys think? What would they do with the alligator?
Salt.
What's that?
Bottom of the water.
Bottom of the water?
You said where they take the meat?
No. How would they make sure that the meat stayed without getting spoiled for the ride home? How would they make sure it wouldn't get spoiled?
Salted.
Salt is a great answer, but they did not have that available to them here. There's not a lot of minerals in the ground, okay? So they would bring it home alive with the mouth tied up. I'll show you how they would do that. So that's where gator handling comes from. It's the Miccosukee and the Seminole. That was a good answer. So it's the Miccosukee and the Seminole people. Those are the people that carved this necklace.
Alligator.
Now, I want you guys to know, a lot of people think that wild alligators are like all nasty. No, they're a lot more afraid and a lot more likely to run than an animal that I've been feeding. These guys actually outright attack me randomly. A lot of people, they're like, oh, you would never do that with a wild alligator. No, I Never, never do that. Now, the gator, if it sees you behind it, it'll swing to bite you. But I go in quick and smooth. And so she usually doesn't swing when I'm smooth. And when they swing to bite, it's usually left or right. Now, please take your picture quickly.
So heavy.
When you're dancing, you don't want to step on your partner's toes. Now, is she trying to kill me right now? No. No, but that changes in like a split second, so that's why I'm always very slow when I handle them. Now, I keep her head up. This keeps her still. So if you guys are holding the baby gators after the show and the gator starts going nuts, keep their head up like this, and they go still. Okay? Because that's how they swim in the water. It's a very comfortable, natural position for the alligator. Here we go, guys. I'm going to wrap my neck over her mouth, keep it shut so I can let go and tie the mouth up.
What do we have here? Nothing.
Grab the rope. Now where do they bite? On the side. So you go under. Switch. Under. Tie it.
That's actually how you get an alligator home for your family, guys. Thank you so much. Now, she was not always so cool. It took me about 6 months after I started working here to get her to stop trying to kill me. Now, took him 3 months. Now, who wants to watch me carry the 340-pounder? Anybody? Yeah. That's great. I can't do it, but that's great. So, I'm going to grab him by the tail and haul him out over the ramp. A lot of people, they start getting angry. They're upset, offended. Oh, you're pulling out his tail. It's not a cat. Look at the size of their tails. They're huge and muscular. They're going to be just fine. Here we go.
You don't know about this.
Also needs to keep an eye on the lady. She gets crazy. They turn around quick. I don't feel like
It's Seminole tribe or
Now, some people, they think the animals might be on drugs. Some people think that about me. It's not true. People have all kinds of opinions. Just because people think something doesn't make it true. The alligators actually follow instincts. Now, I'm going to show you one instinct in just a moment. So these places, I'm gently squeezing him. These places where an alpha gator would gently bite him to get him to move from place to place. Now, I want you to watch something. You see, I don't know if you guys can see because you're far away from him, but around his skin on his face only, they have little black speckling. From here, all the way around on top and bottom. Now, when I touch them too much, he wants to eat my fingers because it feels like the rat, like the raw meat, like the frog, like the leg of the turtle. So watch this. That's all him. That's what you call a feeding response. He's not upset. He's not annoyed. He's getting hungry, right? Because I'm stimulating those feeding receptors here. So I'm going to very carefully, to finish your show, which I'm about to do, I'm going to take my chin and rest it right there. And this gator has bit me before. On the bed. Thank you. So if you guys enjoyed my show, on your way out, feel free to show your appreciation. I greatly appreciate you guys. Again, my name is Tyler, and this last trick is called the face-off. Again, slow and steady is the name of the game. Here we go. energy drink is hitting me right now.
It's not worth it, buddy. Don't do it.
काय करला सगळं
Guys, big round of applause for the alligators. Thank you so much. Now, you guys are going to get your own gator handling experience. That was the end of the show. Now we're going to take a few minutes to pass these guys around. If you guys did get any cool pictures or videos of my show, tag me on social media. I got it right over there by the center. So what you guys are going to do is you're going to take the alligator, you're going to grab around the neck. A lot of people do this, they grab around the arms. They don't like that. Okay? You grab around the neck, it's more comfortable for them.
ऐक पहिला
Now you take your other hand. Don't grab under the tail because when he wiggles, he's going to do this.
Oh.
I'm sure none of you want to get slapped by a baby animal today. So if you don't want to get slapped, all you got to do is very simple. Grab over the top. Okay? And you smile.
श्रेयांश
Kiss and you have smile.
श्रेयांश तू घेऊ नकोस
Everybody come on down. Have your cameras out and ready for your photos. Thank you all for coming. If you have questions, I want you to ask me right over there by the exit. Thank you guys.
जरा जरा इकडे
Back up a little bit. Hold it up tight, baby. Okay, I'm going. You want to give it a kiss?
थांब थांब पहिला दादा धरून दे पिया ये त्याला गाईड करेन
All right, we got a big one. If your kids are scared or too small to do
पिया
it,
जा त्याच्या
all you gotta do is get next to them to the
baby.
picture. Over the top.
Come in.
हा जावा जा वर धर
असं घे की त्याला बाटून.
इकडे जा जरा इकडे जा
असं घे की रे, इथं घे की.
थांब नॉट विजिबल हा नाव दे त्याला दे
माझ्याकडे कोणतं पहिला घ्या थांब रे
मम्मा दे त्याला मम्मा दे ग
काय होत नाही
आरुष इकडे थांब ते.
इकडे पण आहेत की ग इथे छोटे छोटे आहेत सगळे होय असंच ती का खोळी होती
बाय छोटे छोटे
तुला माहित नाही हा
ते अंकल होते मगाशी
हा
जेवण
नको नको नको
खातात ते
खाताय ते हल्ले की रे
अंकल आम्हाला ते जेवण देत होते ते त्यांना द्यायला
काय ते
हाय बाबा ते त्यांना द्यायचं
हा टाक अरे टाकी व्हिडिओ घ्यालोय Oh, too much. हाँ टाक. Too many. चला.